I wanted an investment I could touch, something solid, lasting, and real. There's something reassuring about being able to walk up to your investment, feel its walls, and know it's not going anywhere. I craved that sense of security, especially in a world where so much feels uncertain and digital. Stocks felt like a runaway train, always moving, always unpredictable, and I never felt truly in control. But real estate? Bricks, doors, and a sense of permanence. It's something you can rely on, even when markets are stormy. I wanted to invest in something that would stand the test of time, not just numbers on a screen. As an inventor, I love building things from scratch, and property let me do just that, turning unloved houses into homes. Every project became a new adventure, a puzzle to solve, and a chance to create something meaningful. I could see the transformation with my own eyes, and that was incredibly rewarding. It wasn't just about numbers, it was about making a positive impact, one house at a time. Seeing families move in, watching neighborhoods improve, and knowing I played a part in that change made every effort worthwhile. Real estate gave me a way to leave a mark on my community. Real estate gave me control. I chose the location, the tenants, even the paint color. Every decision was mine, from the big picture down to the smallest detail. That level of involvement made the process personal and satisfying, unlike any other investment I'd tried. Unlike other investments, I could shape my own journey. I wasn't just along for the ride, I was the one steering, making choices that fit my vision and values. That freedom was empowering, and it kept me motivated to keep building. And with leverage, I didn't need all the money up front, a clever trick to grow wealth faster. By using borrowed funds wisely, I could multiply my returns and expand my portfolio much quicker than I ever thought possible. It was a smart way to make my money work harder for me. The combination of tangible assets, control, and financial leverage made real estate my cracking choice. It brought together everything I wanted in an investment: stability, creativity, and the chance to build real wealth over time. That's why I dove in, building a future, one brick at a time. For me, real estate wasn't just an investment. It was a way to shape my destiny and create something lasting for generations to come. My American real estate adventure began with a mix of excitement and anticipation, the kind that makes your heart race a little faster. I'd always dreamed of owning property in the US, and finally I was ready to take the plunge. Of course, there were nerves too. After all, this was a big step, and I was venturing into unknown territory. But it wasn't just about chasing profit or building wealth. I genuinely wanted to feel connected to a community, even if I was managing things from miles away. Real estate seemed like a safe and sensible choice. People will always need homes, and that gave me a sense of security and purpose. My dream was simple: to create passive income. I imagined a rental property quietly building my nest egg in the background, freeing me up to focus on my creative passions and hobbies. So, with a steaming cup of tea in hand and a stack of colorful property magazines spread out before me, I began my search in earnest, circling listings and jotting down notes. My goal was clear: to find a property that could become a happy, welcoming home for a tenant, somewhere they'd feel safe and comfortable. At the same time, I wanted a reliable source of income for myself, something steady that would help me build a brighter future. The journey had officially begun, and as I took those first steps, I felt a thrilling sense of possibility and hope for what lay ahead. Before buying, I did my homework, studying markets, neighborhoods, and what makes a place desirable. Saving was next. Every spare penny went into my property pot. I tracked progress, cut expenses, and watched my savings grow. Once ready, I teamed up with a local agent to hunt for a modest, easy-to-rent home. We analyzed listings, ran the numbers, and found a charming 3-bedroom in a good school district. It needed a little work, but the fundamentals were strong. Making that first offer was nerve-wracking, a leap of faith. When it was accepted, excitement took over. The foundation was set. Now it was time to build. Think of rental income as a well-oiled machine. Once set up, it works for you. With a good tenant, Rent arrives monthly, covering mortgage, taxes, insurance, and repairs. What's left is your positive cash flow, true passive income. Meanwhile, tenants pay down your mortgage, building your equity. Over time, the property's value grows too. My first rental became my automatic money machine, profit arriving like clockwork. The process was simple, effective, and repeatable. Each success built my confidence to expand. Real estate turned theory into reality, steady income, growing wealth. Not every day is smooth. Challenges are part of the journey. My first big hiccup? A burst pipe and a flooded living room. Panic set in, but my property manager handled it swiftly. Emergency repairs, insurance claims, and restoration. Insurance covered most costs, proving its value. The lesson: never skimp on insurance, and always have a reliable team. Repairs finished, a new tenant moved in, and cash flow resumed. Each challenge made me a smarter, more resilient investor. Emergency funds and good people are essential. Hiccups happen, but they're just part of building something lasting. Ready to start your own real estate adventure? The world of property investment can seem overwhelming at first, but every journey begins with a single step. Whether you're dreaming of financial freedom or simply want to secure your future, taking action is the key. Begin with small, manageable steps. Don't worry about making giant leaps right away. Focus on progress, not perfection. Each little action you take builds your confidence and knowledge. Get your finances in order. Budget, save, and build your down payment. Track your expenses, set realistic savings goals, and remember that every bit you put aside brings you closer to owning your first property. Study the market. Focus on a few cities, learn the basics, and pay attention to trends. Research neighborhoods, property values, and rental demand to make informed decisions. Become a local expert from afar. Use online resources, talk to locals, and join forums to get insider knowledge, even if you're not living there yet. Build your team. Find an investor-friendly agent who understands your goals and can guide you through the process. Surround yourself with people who have experience and can offer valuable advice. And don't forget a trustworthy property manager. They'll help you handle tenants, maintenance, and keep your investment running smoothly. Start small. A simple single-family home is perfect for learning. It's less risky, easier to manage, and gives you a solid foundation to build on. The goal is to gain experience and confidence, not to rush. Every property you buy teaches you something new and helps you grow as an investor. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your first investment. Celebrate your progress and keep moving forward. Remember, it's a long-term journey, not a sprint. Patience and persistence are your best friends in the property world. Lay a solid foundation, and your property empire will grow. The stronger your start, the more successful you'll be in the future. One cracking property at a time, you'll build skills, wealth, and a sense of achievement. With each smart move, you can build your future and create lasting security for yourself and your loved ones. Take that first step. You'll be glad you did. Your property journey starts now, and the possibilities are endless. The biggest lesson? Real estate is about people, not just profits. These aren't just assets. They're homes, filled with memories and milestones. When you care for your properties, you create happy tenants and stable investments. A well-maintained home leads to long-term tenants and fewer headaches. Encouragement is key. Anyone can start one step at a time. Celebrate small wins and keep learning. Real estate gave me more than income. It gave me purpose and pride. Build with integrity, and you'll create both wealth and a positive legacy. That's a cracking good plan, isn't it?